Who are these girls that you found to write Yaira's book?
Soska Sisters. They've done it. They've done a whole lot of stuff. I mean, they direct, they produce in terms of like film. They also have done more work with Marvel and DC in the past. Notably, they did a limited series called No Restraints Play. It's funny that we're talking about this topic, and it's a topic where Black Widow goes and basically takes it to a bunch of traffickers and pedophiles. It's like the best Black Widow work that is ever. I'm actually surprised that Marvel even published that. But yeah, that's actually, it was from that book where, you know, I started building a relationship with them, and, you know, obviously with this opportunity, I pitched them the idea and they took it, and I'm so glad they did, because the story came out insane. Yeah.
What did you, how do you pitch, you know, without going into story details, like how much information, first of all, are they two writers or is a writer artist team?
Two writers. They write together as a tandem.
So how do you pitch to them Yaira? Like they know everything about Yaira now that you know, presumably, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I build everything that I do, and the world itself is a. I think I talked with you about this like way back in the gap, like the beginning stages of me even entertaining this Rippaverse thing, and I was building out my universe Bible. I spent like a year or something doing that, and pretty much every character that has already been introduced actually has a very, very thorough kind of where at least we're trying to take their story about them, about that individual character. You know, considering that they are very familiar with doing like darker stories, and that's the character of Yaira. She's a little more cutthroat than on some of the other characters that we introduced. So I sent them, I was up there in an NDA and everything, but I sent them the actual universe Bible entry. And I said, hey, I got this character. I think they're right up your alley. Look it over. And then we got in an actual like meeting, and we sat down and we chatted about everything. And they made it pretty like abundantly clear that they were like all in. They were intrigued by the character and all that. They nailed it. Like I said, they absolutely nailed it. They understand the attitude of the character, and I think it's because of the fact that this is right up their alley. So, did
you give them the plot for the first story arc, or did they come up with that?
I said what I did was I said, hey, this is what in her first book we need the audience to know. Right, was more than anything. So there's part of the story beat that, yeah, I did directly say this, we have to go here, but everything around that was their own unique sort of story. So after, and again, that's taking information that they also got from the universe Bible that hasn't already been revealed. There's so much in there for each character, including Night Song, that has not been revealed it's already been fleshed out, but it hasn't been revealed to the audience, right? So obviously some of that was the responsibility of that first book, and they checked all the boxes there. They did that while also giving their own spin on, not necessarily spin on the character, but like their perspective with storytelling. They did a phenomenal job on it. I can't wait for people to read it.
That's cool. All right, good. Like as long as they're following what you're doing, but you give them the leeway to sort of, create something of their own. That's pretty neat. Okay, good.